Hey Yankees fans, welcome to Yankees Rumors and News, your go-to spot for the latest buzz and updates about our team. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a scoop. The baseball world is absolutely shaking right now, and you can feel the tremors from every corner of the major leagues. Rumors have been swirling for weeks, whispers behind closed doors, agents making quiet phone calls that nobody else is supposed to know about, and now, the latest chatter is something that could genuinely reshape not just the franchise, but the narrative of the entire sport. Fernando Tatis Jr., one of the most electrifying talents in baseball today, is rumored to be moving, and all signs are pointing towards the New York Yankees. Imagine the power, the energy, and the buzz that comes with a player like Tatis Jr. stepping onto the field in pinstripes. Analysts are already speculating on how this move could completely alter the Yankees' strategy, their lineup construction, and even the way pitchers around the league approach games. Conversations in clubhouses from coast to coast are reportedly centered on the shockwaves this potential acquisition would send. Even veteran players, usually stoic and composed, are said to be excited and curious about how a personality and talent like Tatis Jr. would integrate with the iconic atmosphere of New York. This isn't just a rumor floating in sports media. Insiders are saying that discussions have progressed to the point where contracts, bonuses, and even potential marketing campaigns are quietly being considered behind the scenes. The speculation around Fernando Tatis Jr. and the Yankees is causing waves not only because of his incredible skill set, but also because of the timing of everything. Teams are evaluating every possible trade, every potential roster shakeup, and insiders claim that a domino effect could ripple across the league depending on how the Yankees proceed. The idea of Tatis Jr. in the Bronx isn't just a headline, it's a strategic conversation, with rival front offices analyzing payroll flexibility, future drafts, and player development plans. Imagine the tension in meetings where executives are calculating luxury tax implications, balancing star power with long-term sustainability. Sources suggest that negotiations have involved multiple intermediaries, including agents, managers, and even former players who have a hand in bridging communication between star athletes and the front office. Every report hints at a sense of urgency, as if the Yankees are aware that hesitation could mean missing out on one of the rare talents that appears only once in a generation. Meanwhile, speculation on social media is exploding, with fans imagining highlight reels, stadium chants, and the cultural impact of having Tatis Jr. in pinstripes. There's an electric buzz not only among Yankees supporters, but also within the broader baseball community, which is now watching every move, every cryptic social media post, and every press conference with bated breath. The energy is palpable, the rumor is tantalizing, and the potential consequences could be historic in every conceivable way. Rumors are also suggesting that this potential acquisition of Fernando Tatis Jr. could fundamentally change how the Yankees approach their next season and even the seasons beyond. People close to the negotiations have reportedly noted that the team is considering altering their lineup structure, possibly moving veteran players into more specialized roles to make room for Tatis Jr.'s dynamic abilities. There's talk of new batting orders, innovative defensive alignments, and even shifts in how pitchers will be developed and deployed. This is not just a matter of adding a superstar, it's a conversation about transforming an entire organization's identity. Sources close to the Yankees management have been quoted as saying that the discussions are not just about performance on the field, but also about branding, media presence, and fan engagement. There's speculation that having Tatis Jr. in New York could spark merchandise sales like the franchise has not seen in decades, while also amplifying the stadium experience to levels that rival even the most electric atmospheres in sports history. Beyond the numbers and the strategy, insiders suggest that leadership within the team is already thinking about how a player with Tatis Jr.'s charisma can influence clubhouse culture, mentoring younger players while injecting a sense of daring and excitement. Every rumor circulating paints a picture of a franchise on the brink of a historic gamble, a move that could redefine their legacy for years to come. It's the kind of storyline that fuels legends, debates, and sports conversations for generations. Even as the rumors intensify, there's a growing sense that Fernando Tatis Jr.'s potential move to the Yankees is part of a much larger pattern in baseball, where elite talent is increasingly concentrated and strategic planning becomes more high stakes than ever. Analysts are suggesting that acquiring a player like Tatis Jr. is not just about filling a position or boosting statistics, it's a statement to the league, a signal to competitors, and a challenge to anyone who thinks the Yankees' dominance can be questioned. Sources suggest that scouts have been reassessing their evaluations of rival teams, projecting how this single transaction could influence pitching rotations, lineup depth, and even draft priorities in the coming years. There's a narrative building around the idea that the Yankees could be positioning themselves not merely as a contender, but as a transformative powerhouse capable of shifting the balance of power in baseball. Reports from insiders hint that the organization is weighing risk versus reward meticulously, recognizing that Tatis Jr. is as much a personality and brand as he is a phenomenal athlete. Conversations about marketing strategies, media appearances, and fan engagement are reportedly happening, alongside discussions of batting averages, fielding metrics, and advanced analytics. The speculation paints a scenario where every decision, from roster tweaks to luxury tax calculations, becomes part of a carefully orchestrated plan to integrate one of the brightest stars in the sport into an already storied franchise. It's a storyline so potent that even casual fans are suddenly drawn into the debate, imagining the possibilities, the excitement, and the chaos that could ensue. Whispers in baseball circles suggest that the Yankees' potential pursuit of Fernando Tatis Jr. is causing subtle tensions and speculation among other elite teams. As executives and managers are quietly recalculating their own strategies, the ripple effect, insiders argue, could extend far beyond New York, forcing rival franchises to reconsider their trade targets, draft plans, and even financial commitments. There's talk that other star players and free agents are monitoring the situation closely, wondering how the league's landscape might shift if Tatis Jr. dons the pinstripes. Behind closed doors, rival front offices are said to be holding emergency strategy sessions, reevaluating how to respond to what could be the most impactful move in years. Sources claim that some teams are even considering accelerating trades or contract extensions to counterbalance the potential domino effect of Tatis Jr. in New York. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are captivated, discussing not just the tactical implications, but also the symbolic weight of such a move. Tatis Jr.'s name alone sparks conversation about baseball's future, influence on emerging talents, and the evolving identity of a franchise that has always thrived under the spotlight. It's a scenario full of intrigue, strategic complexity, and uncertainty, leaving the baseball world in a state of heightened anticipation and excitement as every small development is scrutinized and debated. Finally, the chatter suggests that Fernando Tatis Jr.'s rumored move to the Yankees is about more than just wins and statistics. It could redefine the narrative of modern baseball itself. There's speculation that this potential acquisition represents a shift in power, a statement of intent, and a testament to the lengths franchises are willing to go to secure generational talent. Industry insiders indicate that the Yankees are treating this situation with a blend of caution, precision, and calculated risk, understanding that the decisions made now could influence not only the immediate season, but also the trajectory of the organization for a decade or more. Discussions reportedly extend beyond on-field performance to encompass branding opportunities, fan experience, merchandise strategy, and even social media impact, reflecting how the presence of a player like Tatis Jr. resonates on multiple levels. Rumors suggest that the front office is engaging in detailed scenario planning, exploring a variety of outcomes, contingencies, and tactical adjustments to accommodate such a high-profile addition. Analysts, commentators, and insiders alike are buzzing with speculation about the cultural and competitive impact of integrating Tatis Jr. into a team with the history, legacy, and expectations of the Yankees. The potential storyline, if it materializes, would not just be a sports headline but a historical moment, one that will be analyzed, dissected, and remembered in conversations about baseball's evolution, franchise strategy, and the transformative power of one extraordinary athlete in the right environment. If you're enjoying the updates, drop a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this rumor. The conversations surrounding Fernando Tatis Jr. and the Yankees are reportedly gaining a new level of intensity, with insiders claiming that the front office is exploring every conceivable angle to make this move feasible. Sources suggest that meetings are happening behind closed doors, where executives are weighing financial implications, evaluating minor league depth, and even considering unconventional roster strategies to maximize the impact of acquiring one of baseball's most electrifying talents. There's speculation that Tatis Jr.'s potential arrival could catalyze a chain reaction, inspiring veteran players to elevate their performance. While younger prospects are pushed to accelerate their development, analysts are reportedly discussing how such a presence could redefine the Yankees' identity, emphasizing not just statistics but energy, leadership, and charisma, qualities that transform games in subtle but profound ways. The idea of Tatis Jr. in the lineup is causing whispered debates in clubhouses across the league, as rival teams attempt to anticipate how this singular talent could alter the balance of power. Beyond tactical adjustments, there's also speculation about how marketing and media narratives will evolve, with insiders suggesting that a player of Tatis Jr.'s stature could dominate headlines, social media trends, and even fan culture in ways that transcend the sport itself. The intrigue is building exponentially as every hint, leak, or cryptic statement from agents and executives is analyzed and interpreted by a captivated public, eager for any insight into what could be the most consequential acquisition of the decade. Insiders are reportedly emphasizing that the potential addition of Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Yankees could force a complete reevaluation of the team's long-term strategic vision. Sources hint that every department, from scouting to analytics, is crunching numbers and projecting scenarios to determine how to integrate his unique skill set without disrupting existing synergies. Speculation is swirling that veteran players may have to adjust roles, pitchers may need to adapt their approaches, and even minor league prospects could find their paths altered to accommodate the anticipated superstar. Analysts are reportedly imagining batting orders that maximize Tatis Jr.'s speed, agility, and power, considering unconventional defensive formations and lineup rotations to leverage his strengths. There's talk that the Yankees are evaluating not just immediate performance, but also broader narrative impact, thinking in terms of decades, fan engagement, and cultural resonance. The rumor mill suggests that social media teams, marketing strategists, and branding consultants are already drafting campaigns that would capitalize on Tatis Jr.'s charisma, positioning him as a face of a franchise that has always thrived on visibility, media presence, and fan loyalty. Even subtle details like promotional events, stadium experiences, and merchandise design are reportedly under consideration, reflecting how one athlete can influence every facet of a franchise. The speculation is fueling endless debate, from analysts in studios to fans in online forums, all trying to imagine how Tatis Jr. in New York could redefine both baseball and the broader sports landscape. Further reports suggest that rival teams are monitoring the situation with a mixture of intrigue and apprehension, as the mere possibility of Fernando Tatis Jr. joining the Yankees could disrupt existing strategies and trade negotiations across the league. Sources claim that front offices are recalculating draft priorities, player valuations, and contract extensions, attempting to anticipate the ripple effect of such a high-profile acquisition. The rumor has reportedly sparked informal strategy sessions, where executives discuss scenarios ranging from minor adjustments to radical overhauls of their roster construction. Analysts are speculating on how pitchers, especially those facing the Yankees, would adapt to Tatis Jr.'s explosive style, and how teams might attempt to counteract the energy and momentum he brings. Meanwhile, social media speculation is running rampant, with fans imagining stadium atmospheres, highlight reels, and the influence on young players who see Tatis Jr. as a model of both talent and charisma. Behind the scenes, insiders hint that negotiations are being conducted with a combination of urgency and discretion, recognizing that leaks or missteps could jeopardize one of the most high-stakes transactions in recent memory. Rumors suggest that even seemingly unrelated trades or free agent discussions are being reevaluated as teams attempt to respond to a potential shift in competitive balance. The fascination with Tatis Jr.'s potential Yankees move reflects not just a desire for wins, but an understanding that the sports narrative itself could be fundamentally reshaped. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with every Yankees rumor and news. See you in the next video.